I've been working since I was 13 years old. And at first it's fun to get your own money when you're young. You're a teenager. You like having your own money. You don't have to have your parents telling you, oh, I don't have the money for that. And this is now you have the money for it. And, you're not paying any bills. So it's fun. But then time goes on and you get older. And, in my 20s, I always kept two jobs. I've always had two. I would have a full-time job and then another job after that, part-time after that. And I always kept two jobs for a little while in my 20s. And that was fun. I liked it because the rent wasn't high back then. I had my own place by then. The rent wasn't high back then. And, whatever I had, they weren't going by your income. Whatever the rent was, I was able to pay it, and I had some left over, plenty left over. Not like it is today. Today, it's hard to have anything left over. But anyway, and so now as time goes on, and you could begin to get to a point where it's like, and I never did like working after a while. I didn't like working. I hated going to those jobs, and I didn't like it. I didn't know then, but I know now that was a sign that those jobs weren't for me. They weren't my calling. But I appreciated those jobs. They did get me through at a time when I needed them, just like this job is getting me through, and I appreciate my job. I'm grateful that I have this job. Thank you, God. I'm grateful. But I don't think it's my calling either. A lot of times we do things out of desperation. Excuse me, we get jobs out of desperation because we need money right away. And if the job is easy to get, which they used to be, I don't know if they are now. I haven't looked for a job in a long time, but they were easy to get and you would just get whatever so that you could pay your rent and bills. But they're not our calling. They're not our calling. And then we get lost in social media, YouTube, watching everybody else's life and how they seem to be having a time making a lot of money. Well, we're going to speed up to nowadays, the 2000s. And you're just like a robot getting up every day, going to the same job, day in and day out, doing the same thing every day. And it's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. God put us here to create. Now, some people love their jobs. Okay, don't get me wrong. There's some people who love their job. I never loved any of the jobs that I had. I tolerated them, but I never loved them. If there's anyone here that feels the same way, please comment below and let me know that I'm not alone. Because I know I'm not. I think we tolerate jobs because we know we need it because we have to pay the rent and bills. But we shouldn't have to feel like we need something. We should be doing things because we enjoy it. And, some of us are late bloomers. I'm a late bloomer, I would have to say. And I'm realizing now, well, for a few years I've been realizing this is not the move. And I need to create and do something on my own. Be childlike. That's what we have to do. It's in the Bible to be childlike. Do things that is fun. Create things that is fun. When you draw, if you like to draw, it puts you into another zone. And you're doing something and hours can go by, but time flies by, but it just doesn't feel like it. That means you're enjoying it. You're enjoying what you're doing. So you know, I've decided to make these videos. I'm enjoying it. I'm doing it every day. And I enjoy making these videos because it's something I'm doing, I'm creating for myself. Yes, the goal is to be monetized and to make money at extra income. But I have to enjoy what I'm doing. And that's the whole point. So I would say, and it took me a long time to realize that this is what I need to do. I don't know if it was because I was afraid, because I think we're afraid sometimes to venture out and afraid of failure, afraid of not succeeding, afraid of not, looking like stupid in front of other people or whatever. But now it comes a time where we cannot worry about that. We have to put ourselves out there. We are meant to put ourselves out there, because if you don't, who's going to know about your side hustle? Who's going to know that you're good at graphic design, for example, or making websites, that you're good at cooking, if you don't put yourself out there and let people know? You have to put yourself out there no matter what. So get over that. You have to put yourself out there if you want to let people know what you're doing. You have to get the word out there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So one, I would say make a decision. Make a decision on what it is you want to do. If you don't know what you want to do, look at what you're looking at. What do you watch on YouTube? What do you watch on Instagram? What interests do you have on Facebook? What videos are you saving? What are your interests? If it's, again, graphic design, maybe you should be doing that. How to create YouTube videos, then you should be doing that. Because it's something in you. See, God is not going to give you these thoughts if he didn't think or she thought you couldn't do it. Because it's in you to do. You just have to take a step and do it. You just have to let yourself go and just start. So the first thing would be to make a decision. Make a decision. I think the second thing would be give yourself a deadline, or not a deadline, challenge yourself. So if you do the videos 30 days straight, do a video every day. And you don't have to show your face. I have videos where I don't show my face. You can do how-to videos. Don't show your face, and things like that. And make sure that you are make sure you do this challenge for 30 days straight. You make a video, or for 30 days straight you do your graphic designs, whatever it is that you found that you want to do. And then thirdly, put yourself out there. Make your website, make your one-page website. You can do it on Google Sites. It's free. You could do it on there. Make your website, if you want to get a domain name, you can do that if you have the money. Make a YouTube video about it. Put yourself out there and let people know what you're doing. So these are the things you should be doing when these are the 3 steps to do to get yourself out there, because you have to You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So let yourself just do it. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in the same situation as you were in 2024. Going into 2025 and 2026, you want some changes. You want to see some changes this year. And if we're going to see some changes, we have to put our foot down and move forward. So, no more consuming. Let's create. Okay? Thank you for watching. Give me a like and subscribe if you have not already. It gives people a chance. When you like and subscribe, YouTube shows this video to more people who needs to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. You must hustle.